Alright, and we're ready to go. Looks like we're in range of a store, which is excellent because we would be out of fuel, but the store will have some. 5, it seems. We can get hacking, drone control, that would come with a combat drone, backup battery. Ooh, the Ion Blast Mark II is one of my favorite weapons. It basically shoots a 1 damage ion shot every 4 seconds, and eventually with the effective crew member it'll shoot even more quickly than that. So it can take down any level of shields over time, which combined with a burst laser will destroy things. We just got a Burst Laser 1, which is basically like a crappy version of the Burst Laser 2, but combined together, they are not bad. So if we upgraded our weapons by just 1, that would be a very effective combination. I think at this store, though, we're going to have to start by buying all the fuel. That's not negotiable. And from here, well, we already have a Defense Drone 1, which is really good. This will shoot down missiles, and it almost always works. Every once in a while it won't get them. So that's great to have, because missiles are one of the main ways that you get damaged. So I think we might want to go ahead and grab drone control. I think that's going to be a good choice for us. And it comes with a combat drone, which I'm not going to prioritize right now, but it could be useful later. Actually, I am kind of tempted to sell the combat drone, just because we need scraps so badly. But, no, I think we can hold on to it. It's tempting to keep all of the weapons, but sometimes you have to make hard choices. I think in this case, we don't really need the firebomb. We don't need the Artemis either. And I think we can upgrade our weapons so that we can use our laser now if we sell it. So let's go ahead and do that. And now we're still a little low on power, especially if we have to use that defense drone, but we could certainly cut off shields or something like that in many situations. Nothing happening. That's often what happens in nebulas, which is one of the other reasons that I don't particularly like them. And here we get another AI ship. Now that we have both of these burst lasers firing at once, I think that we will be safe taking out their shields. I say that, and yet this ship appears to have really good dodging. A lot of the AI ships do. I'm going to wait and stagger my lasers so they all shoot at the same time. That way it's more likely to get through. And since I'm not really afraid of their weapons, I'm just going to prioritize accuracy. Now that their piloting's down, I'll be able to get through their shields guaranteed with my next volley. And as they're shooting at me, as long as it's not a threat, that actually helps my guys level up. So that's how Nellis and Lang here have both already mastered piloting and engines. That just gave us a bunch of fuel, which is great, and a whole lot of scrap, so also good. I'm gonna go ahead and heal our little guy up and send him back to work. And I think we can go ahead and give ourselves some more power here. We've been missing it. And now if I need to activate the defense drone, I can just take a point out of engines or something like that. So we're in very good shape defensively right now. We should hopefully not need to take a whole lot more damage in any fight. It looks like... I was afraid for a moment that we wouldn't have a way to get to the exit from here, but it looks like we got the link. Okay, nothing at this particular place. Let's go here. We are getting a little low on fuel again. So let's hope that the FTL gods do not look down on us today. And we'll have to wait for him to uncloak. and then we can target the shields. That looks like the Burst Laser Mark III, which I would say is actually inferior to the Mark II because it takes a long time to charge, but in this case he has cloaking, so he's still able to fire it before we can fire. But it does shoot 5 lasers, which means that if we don't dodge 2 of them, then it can do quite a bit of damage. But we just took it down, so hopefully we'll be doing well from here on out. They hit us with an ion bomb in our doors, but they're not boarding us, so that's not really a threat. And we should be able to get them with this next volley of shots. For cloak, one thing cloaking does, in addition to making your weapons not charge up, is it gives them an extra 60% dodge chance. And if your engines are at 40%, that means that it is impossible to hit you. So one thing you can do is just buy cloaking and keep it at level 1 and just use it to dodge missiles and things like that. It's important in certain fights, especially the boss fight that hopefully we'll see if I don't blow up before we get there. We're going to go ahead and jump near the exit, but we don't need to go to it yet. Looks like there is a pirate who's offering to sell things. I'm feeling like this might be fun, so let's hail him. He wants us to come aboard his ship. Now this seems pretty risky, and it is, but I think that the reward may be worth it. So we can upgrade our drones for 20. I think it would already cost about that much. We could buy an anti-personnel drone. I think if we buy nothing, he'll probably be mad at us. I don't really want to upgrade my system though. But if he's mad at us, we'll get to fight him, and then we can blow him up and take some scrap. So I think we should actually do that. He did do 3 damage to our hull, so that's not awesome. Oh my god, wow, I probably should have just bought the drone thing. I shouldn't have been cheap. And this is what happens. So I think what we're gonna have to do here is first put out the fire. No, we have improved doors, so I think the fire can wait for a moment. We're gonna repair this hole in the engine. This hole doesn't matter because there's nothing in that room. And they have missiles, so we're gonna turn on our defense drone. Their combat drone just killed our defense drone. Well, that's unlucky. That's not really what we wanted. So we're about to get hit with the missile. And I think we're gonna have to target their weapons first, and we're just gonna have to hope enough shots get through. Okay, we did take out their weapons. Now I think we're gonna need to prioritize their drones, because this guy is a combat drone Mark II. As you can see, he fires very quickly. So quickly, in fact, that he can get through 2 levels of shields if he's lucky. I was just not paying attention with my auto fire, so a missed opportunity there. Looks like their weapons are back online and about to fire, so that's not ideal for us. Take them out again. Their missile happened to miss us. And so I think I'm gonna go for the shields while I still can. Okay, and now we're gonna have to go for the weapons once again. They seem to have a repair drone, so they're getting that repaired really quickly. Okay, they're offering to surrender, and they're giving 5 fuel. And they could still damage us more, so this sounds great. Yeah, I'm gonna take the surrendering. The missile they just shot happened to miss, so that's really lucky. Now we're gonna just repair this, and I'll cut in a second. Okay, so we took some damage, but we also got a lot of fuel and some scrap, so wasn't necessarily a big loss. I think we can right now either save. Or we could go with another point in engines. But I think since we have a defense drone, that's not as big of a priority. I think we'll go ahead and save our scrap. There are some really good things you can buy in stores. Then you want to be prepared to be able to buy them. I actually should have looked because it looks like I'm going to have to backtrack, which is always kind of a waste of time. But we can hit this note first. We could get an unknown weapon, and sometimes you luck out and get something great, but a lot of times it's just really crappy, and I'd rather just fight him and get stuff. He does look like he has a bomb and a pretty big laser, but I think we'll be able to do some damage pretty easily. We just got boarded, and I'm not sure where. Ah, he is either in here or in here. It looks like he boarded into the airlock, so we'll just go ahead and flush him out in there. We'll probably get through the door, but be almost dead by the time he does. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot at his weapons first, and of course we missed. But so did he. So it goes. Now we'll let our Mantis just finish this guy off, and then try and tackle his weapons again. Got a little bit more luck this time. So now we'll aim for the shields. An ion bomb might normally be, or rather a regular bomb, might normally be scary, but it's not all that scary when it doesn't have a laser to back it up. I don't think we want to let them surrender. Looks like they've boarded in a desperate gambit to survive, no doubt, seeing as they know they are about to be destroyed. But he will be killed just the same, and now we get a decent amount of scrap. Heal everyone up. I think I am going to go ahead and upgrade the reactor one more time. Now we can afford to use the defense drone without taking the power out of anything else. That'll be really good when we're fighting ships that have missiles. Okay, we just got a free drone and some free scrap, and it looks like this particular drone will light rooms on fire, but it takes 3 power. I don't think that's really all that worth it. We can probably kill them faster with lasers than it would really make a difference. It might be nice. We just got some free stuff there. That's always great. You'll notice shields is really expensive to upgrade now. We don't really need level 4 that badly. It's still going to be better to save this. If we get to a store, we'll have a lot of options. Nothing happens at the exit, and we're ready to jump to the next sector.